Hello and welcome to the weather hazard briefing for National Weather Service Pocatello for Thursday, April 11th. Here's what you'll see in this presentation. High pressure has moved in. It's bringing clear skies and a warming trend. Tonight should be actually fairly mild for overnight lows, and by Friday afternoon we should be 8 to 14 degrees Fahrenheit above normal, depending on what location you are. And then warm temperatures also mean some melting snow, and there is one river that is has gone down below flood stage and is expected to return to above flood stage, and that's the Pocatello River. There is, though, low pressure that will move through Nevada and Utah on Friday. This will return some clouds and some cooler temperatures as winds switch to out of the north. Precipitation, though, for our area is light, as will be on the north side of this low. And then another low drops in behind that low and pushes up the winds for Tuesday. So here's the latest satellite image. See lots of cirrus clouds. That's the high icy clouds streaming through. We are looking for that to clear out and this air to move in, and that means a nice sunny day with warming in temperatures. So for today, there is a slight chance of some late night snow showers in the extreme northern end of the Wood River Valley and over the extreme western end of the Sawtooth Mountains. That would become a chance of snow showers later, but it's fairly remote. The one thing will be that the high flows, especially on places like the Pocatello River. On Friday, that low will continue to move eastward through Nevada and Utah, and that's when we will really be triggering some showers and even some evening thunderstorms in places like the Magic Valley, and then other places will be just the Wood River and Sawtooth, so just the extreme western edge of our forecast area. Elsewhere will be showers anywhere from slight chance to chance, and the precipitation amounts won't be much, as you'll see. Then on Saturday, gets a little bit breezy for the Snake River Plain, but otherwise, most of the showers should be limited to the northern end of our forecast area. So that would be the eastern highlands and then the central Idaho mountains. So the Lost River, Wood River, Sawtooth, and Lemhi. And again, as you can see here, it's just a slight chance. And the river flooding should continue as things really start to warm up. On Sunday, showers return everywhere with just afternoon showers for the Snake Plain, same for the Magic Valley, and a lot of other locations, especially on the east side. It's just afternoon showers with the southern hills having the showers as early as the morning hours. And on Monday, should start getting windy in the afternoon for the Snake River Plain with the river flooding continuing. But again, it's mostly slight chance of showers, and it's mostly with some isolated conditions in the South Hills and Southeast Highlands. It's a little bit more intense, and then evening showers in Wood River area, but elsewhere just a chance of showers for most of the day. So let's cover that river flooding. Currently, the Pocatello River, with the stretch that goes through Pocatello, has gone down below flood stage, but you can see here by late tonight it should be back above flood stage, and it peaks at what we call moderate flood stage on Monday. And that's when things start to turn colder, and so less snowmelt means that the river stage will come down back to minor flood stage, as you can see here, by the end of the week next week. All right, so temperatures this morning in the teens in the Stanley Basin. A lot of the alpine basins are starting out pretty cold, but down here in the Snake River Plain and eastern Magic Valley, we are looking at temperatures in the lower to middle 30s, widespread below freezing still. And the reason why all this high pressure over us is creating the clear nights and sunny days, that means large temperature swings. You can see the low that's going to be impacting us later on Friday night into or Friday afternoon into Saturday. It's right there. So overnight tonight, though, you can see there's just a smattering of places that might get some light rain. It's basically over, I mean, it's even west of a Stanley Shoop line, so it's not very much for our area at all. High temperatures today should see a nice spike up from even yesterday, where the highs were around 60 for Pocatello. You can see it's up 5 degrees for the Gate City, and it's about that same amount for a lot of the locations. And then overnight on Friday morning, or tonight, you can see temperatures very mild, nowhere near the lower to middle 30s. It's up a solid 5 to 10 degrees. Even Stanley will be 14 degrees warmer as some cloud stream in there, and temperatures stay mild. So here's the low that's moving in. You can see it's not quite to Nevada and Utah yet Friday morning, but it will be moving fairly quickly through Friday afternoon and into Saturday as well. So here's how the rain develops on Friday. Not much in the morning, just a smattering of rain down here, easily less than 1/10 of an inch. And then you can see here, actually it's more widespread, 2/100ths of an inch, maybe 5/100ths of an inch, somewhere in there, and a few isolated areas where it'll get above 1/10 of an inch. Those are mostly in the mountains, of course. But you do see that it does spread in Friday afternoon, gets all the way down into the western side of the Snake River Plain. Friday evening, it retreats a little bit out of the Snake River Plain because the showers calm down with the cool down in the temperature. But you can see as that low inevitably makes its way eastward, it is starting to spread better shower activity, at least into the central Idaho mountains and into the southern hills. Then Saturday night, it sort of dies out here once the sun has been down for a few hours. Here's where the snowfall, it does get cold enough to produce some very light snow. You can see it's very much less than an inch, and it's at extreme high elevation. And that will continue to be the case until possibly Sunday night when it starts turning colder. High temperatures for Friday, you can see then this will be our warmest day of the next week. We're getting temperatures finally, some places like Pocatello, Idaho Falls should break the 70-degree mark. Burley 75. Saturday morning, of course, with that warm up during the day, won't cool off as much during the overnight, so a lot of temperatures, widespread 40s and maybe even some middle 40s for portions of the Snake River Plain. Even Stanley barely gets below freezing. Okay, you can see that low now developing in the snow here for Saturday, though you can see in the morning at least not spreading too much into our area at all. And here's snowfall amounts for that period. You can see it's just a smattering at, again, extremely high elevations. And here's the total rainfall amounts from now through Sunday. So you'd have to subtract out what happens on Friday. And if you do, that doesn't leave much going on for Saturday and Saturday night. Never mind Sunday. High temperatures on Saturday starting to level off and maybe even cool down a little bit. For instance, Burley and Pocatello both down about a degree or so. And low temperatures on Sunday morning with the cloud cover stays fairly mild. Temperatures about the same as the night before. That's all I have. If you have any further questions, you can always contact us at this telephone number down here in the center, or check out the weather yourself at weather.gov/Pocatello. Thanks for watching.